Hi everybody, we're back.
Yeah.
We are doing rotations today.
Is this another isometry?
It is. It's another one of our isometries. It's the last one.
Our third and final.
That's very exciting. Last thing we got to do, but unfortunately, it's the most difficult.
It is the most difficult.
It is. It's gonna take a lot of practice, but that's what we're gonna learn today.
Done.
It can. It can. Of course, it can. So today what we're going to do is we're going to rotate a figure given a center point and an angle of rotation using a protractor.
That's very wordy.
Yes, you are going to need one of these for sure.
We're also going to need something else too, I think.
We are. We're going to need three things. I'm going to start with this one. All right. So here is a picture of what basically you'll be asked to do. It's here's your center point. It says to draw the image of triangle LOB for a 100-degree clockwise rotation about C. So when it says about C, that means the point that we're going to rotate around. And it's rotating the triangle, obviously. And this is how many degrees we have to rotate it. So we have to remember how to draw angles with protractors.
A rotation is like turning something, right?
Yes, exactly. It's a turn.
So it's like turning it, and then clockwise. If I think of a clock, it's like to the right.
Exactly. So here's my point. Like here's O. It's going to go zoop that way, like a clock. They're all going to go this way, but they have to be more specific than that.
It's kind of like taking the figure and going.
Yuppers.
Like okay,
that's
sweet.
exactly what it's like.
Okay.
So what we need to do is be more accurate than that. We got to measure stuff.
We can't just turn the paper and go, I did it?
No, correct. That's not what you do.
Bogus.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Bogus. All right, so besides a protractor, which is this one, in case you forgot, you should know that by now, we're going to need our good old handy compass.
I love the compass.
Yes, it's fun. A little awkward, but we'll figure it out. So what you do is you take each point that's on the triangle, basically, okay? So we're going to start with this one, O, because it's closest to C.
I think it's always good to put, like you did there, the little dots in the corner.
Yes, we're definitely going to make points because what we're going to do is we're going to connect each of our points to our point of rotation, okay? We're going to draw a line with our straight edge, of course. You just use the one on your protractor. So now we need to take this point and like we said, we're going to move it over here to the right. So this is our center of rotation. So where do I put this center of rotation then, Mr. Crine?
I think there's that hole in the protractor, the vertex of our angle, right?
Exactly. That becomes the vertex of our angle. So that center point is always going to be in that little hole on the protractor. The point.
So never, ever, 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 ever.
Don't put it here.
Yeah, don't ever put the point on the triangle in the hole, right?
Right, exactly. Okay. So it always goes on the center of rotation. Now that line that you just drew, that I just drew, that has the ray here that's connecting O and C, that goes on this line.
Right.
So now we know how to draw an angle. It's to the left. Right, exactly. To the left. So we have to, since we're on the left, we got to look over on this side of the protractor, remember? Because we're looking at, this is pointing here, and that's my 0, and we would never start counting at 180. We talked about that before. So we go to 0, and we want to rotate this 100 degrees, which is all the way over here, okay? So I'm going to put my mark here, all right? And I'm going to make another line. So now I have a 100-degree angle.
We basically just made a 100-degree angle.
Correct.
Right?
This angle right here is 100 degrees.
Yes.
Okay, so, but that's not done, all right?
Just the setup.
Exactly. That's how you have to draw your angle. Now, we also have to measure the distance between C and O, and rather than use a ruler, which could be a little tedious, we're going to use our compass because we remember how to transfer a measurement from a compass just by opening it to that width and then picking up the compass and going like that.
Oh, so you just adjust the length of the compass.
Exactly.
And then you put that same length on your new line.
Exactly. And that's my new point. That's
image.
point O rotated 100 degrees. Pre-image, image. O prime.
Yep.
Yep. Now,
that's not bad.
It's not. I am not going to erase my lines, but some people like to erase them. I don't know if I would erase them till the very end, but it's a personal preference. Yeah, let's just leave them so we could see all of our 100-degree angles. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing with point L. I'm going to rotate it around point C. So you got to just kind of ignore everything else you got going on here. We're just focusing on L.
Right.
I'm going to turn my paper a little bit. because I don't like to use my
Absolutely.
protractor that way. So,
go.
all right, good.
Okay.
So here is C now. We always go around the center of rotation. That's where my circle goes, center of rotation. Here is my ray. It's pointing to the left. I go up 100 degrees.
right?
Okay, just 100. There's 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I connect C to that mark and I make a 100-degree angle. There we go. So now L, C, and then there's going to be another point here. So that's my 100-degree angle now. Again, I have to open up my compass to this length.
Should we put the pointy part on the center?
Oh, that's probably a better idea. You're so
There we
clever,
go.
Mr. Crane. Because then all I have to do is pick up my compass and go just like, oopsie.
Gotta make sure when you move the compass, it doesn't open up.
Yes, correct.
Oh, we got an announcement.
Hello.
Gail's
Oh,
not here.
Gail's got to go to the office. All right.
Hope she makes it.
I hope so too.
Okay.
Okay, so now the last
So that
point.
can be a little tricky because we got all these other lines going on, so you gotta make
Right.
sure.
Just ignore them.
got
Just
the
like
right
we
one.
ignored that announcement about Gail.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have point B. All right. And we have to connect B and C. Because now we're rotating point B. You have to rotate them one at a time. Okay, so now I gotta turn my paper again. Put the center in
You're making a
C.
rotation by rotating. the
I
paper.
am. It's a double rotation. All right, so now my center is at C. Here's my ray going to 100 degrees. Yada da da da. Right here. Connect C with that point. Here we go.
Go.
Pick up my
Line
compass.
from
Wait,
the
pointy
center,
head.
Yep. Center to B.
There we go. All right, so now CB. That's the length of CB.
Yep.
And then we go.
Whoop.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Little arc there.
Oopsie. And voila. B
B
prime. Okay, so
Now,
now.
we're done. We're done.
No,
Oh, no.
come on. That doesn't look like the pre-image. All right, so now we just have to connect our points,
Connect
obviously.
the dots.
Yes. Connect the dots.
And it's an isometry, so it should be the same shape, same size. It should look exactly like the original, right?
Exactly, it should just be spun around. If you
Very
have
cool.
some triangle that looks absolutely nothing like your original triangle,
Yep. One thing
did
I
something
see
wrong.
that happens a lot is we'll mistakenly connect our new points to like the old points or something like that. Another thing I like to do is I like to shade in
oh, that's a good
like
idea.
our new one, so
I'll
you
shade
can
in the
kind
new
of
one. That's a great idea.
tell the difference between
Exactly.
all the lines.
And the other important thing is don't wait until the end to label all your points.
Yes.
Turn O, label it. Turn L, label it. Turn B, label it.
Good call.
Okay? So don't wait till the end because look at all this stuff. You're not going to remember what goes with. Okay, we're going to try one more because like I said, this was tricky.
Yep.
All right.
Who is that?
Oh my.
Is that
I don't know.
Beyonce?
Oh, there she is.
What up, B?
To the left, to the
To
left.
the left,
That's
to the left.
what it
That's
is.
how we set up our protractor.
Gotcha. And that's why we did this one first because it tells you what a rotation is. Silly Mrs. DiMatteo.
That's
Okay. So we are going to rotate this triangle, RST, 60 degrees this time, still clockwise, same center of rotation.
Yes.
This might not always be C, but it's always going to be a point, and they're always going to tell you what it is. All right, so first thing, let's measure, or let's draw a line. I'm going to make this a point from R to C. Just like that. Now we have to make a 60-degree rotation, so I'm going to turn my paper. Can you still see? Okay, except I didn't want to turn it that much. All right, I'm going to go this much, put my center on C.
To the left, to the left.
There we go.
You're welcome.
And then 60 degrees is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that. We connect this to make our 60-degree angle. See, now this is a 60-degree angle.
Right.
You could tell it's acute, right? It's not all kinds of crazy.
Right.
It's 60 degrees, easy peasy. So now we measure from here to here, and then we just pick up our compass and
Bam.
we do that. There it is.
Very cool.
There she
Label
is.
right away, right?
R prime. Boom.
Boom.
All right, R and then S
Yes,
comes next.
Going alphabetical.
We do. That's how we go. Here, let me put the point there. All right. So now we got to make our angle. You put your circle on the point of rotation. Always, always, always. And we're going to the left. Up to 60, which is right here.
Boom.
There's my line. Connect my C with that line. And then again, this is a 60-degree angle. Now I have to measure my distance.
C to S.
C to S. And then you just pick it up, go like that. Ta-da! S prime. And we got one more. Oh, look, he's just
Little
gonna be a
T.
little guy. Little T.
He's a little guy.
Hi, little T. Here you go. All right. So we're moving this to here.
Yep.
That's an easy one. He's just got a little space to move. Here's 60 degrees right here. Remember, just ignore all those other lines. Forget that they're even there. Okay, so now T is very small. Hello. There you are. Okay, so here is T.
Very good.
Okay. T prime. All
That's
right,
good.
so now we're gonna connect the 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Looks good.
Shade it in.
There's our new triangle. There's our
And
image.
that is our image. Pre-image, triangle RST.
Very cool.
Image, triangle R prime, S prime, T prime. Again, make sure that these are the same. Make sure these are the same size and that they're just, one is turned.
Very cool. So if we fill in the blanks,
Yeah.
that would be a
Good.
rotation.
A rotation, right? Yep. Let's go back. Reverse, reverse.
Good review.
Is an isometry.
Right? Same shape and size.
Yep. That involves turning a figure around a center point. There you go. So it'll always tell you the center point, how much you're going to rotate, and what you're going to rotate. We're always going to go clockwise, I think.
I think so.
I think that's probably a good idea.
So anti-Beyonce, to the right.
Yes,
To the right. Yeah.
exactly. But yes. But remember, when you're measuring, you still go to the left.
To the left.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
That's about it. Good
Have
luck.
fun.